during my lifetime, I put myself in some trouble. I mean, that happens sometimes. But this time it's weird. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, and I'm sleepy, and I gotta wait for the train that will come at 5 a.m. to go to Leipzig. I didn't have any other chance. I found myself in a deserted, no-name, small town in the middle of nowhere, and the worst thing is, my phone is about to die. I don't know how can I go to Leipzig from here because I cannot see anyone. The streets are completely empty. There is no one. There is no sign of living organisms over here. I don't know. You know what? This day didn't start like this. So let's go back and see how we started the day, because this video is a tour of Munich. Let's go there. And I will see you at the end of the video. Guten Tag everyone. Today I'm in Munich with my friend over here.
Hello.
Tolga, meet Tolga. He is actually living in Turkey, but he will be here in Munich for 2 days. And yesterday we arrived here, we stayed in the hotel, and today this is like 9 a.m. or something like that, right?
Yeah,
it's like 10, and we will be spending all day touring and like visiting and seeing the places in Munich. So let's see about that. So the place we are in right now is called Messestadt. Yeah, Messestadt West. There is this tram station, U-Bahn station, Messestadt West over there. We stayed in the H2 hotel, and I have one thing to complain about. Like, it was breakfast included, and there was nothing to eat for me because I'm a vegan. But people were eating meatballs, man.
Yeah, I like that actually.
I mean, like, there was pasta, there were rice. I mean, like, what kind of breakfast tradition is that? I never get it.
They don't even have olives and something.
No olive. I'm a Mediterranean guy, so what the fuck? I want to eat olive in a breakfast. That's all I want to eat. And especially if you're a vegan, you have no other choice.
It's my first experience on abroad, and so far it's great.
Yeah, man, like, Germany is good. I'm living in Germany. I'm living in Leipzig, you know. Like, if you check any other videos in my YouTube channel, I'm trying to use the €9 ticket efficiently because we have very limited time. I think it's 2 weeks left for using the €9 ticket. So with the €9 ticket, you can travel all around Germany. You can use the public transportation for free, and that's why I'm trying to see as much places as I can. And my new plan is to go to Dresden as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to see the new videos that are upcoming. I will go to Dresden and Hamburg and as many places that I can till the end of this August. Okay, we're now taking the U-Bahn to go
BMW Welt.
BMW Welt. I don't know what the hell is that. Tolga said it's a place that is worth to see, so let's see about that. Okay, we arrived here with U-Bahn, and the stop's name is Olympiazentrum. And like over there is a skyscraper which has a logo of BMW over there, and also there is this BMW Museum and BMW Welt. So what do we expect to see there?
The futuristic design of the cars and some old cars and etc. On the museum we will see old cars, BMW cars, and on the Welt we are expecting to see the futuristic design of the cars.
I'm interested in the old cars, he's interested in the futuristic cars, so let's say about that. Like, my thing is, I like classical cars, I like American muscles, I like classical Mercedes, and BMW is not my favorite brand, but like, yeah, since we are here, let's see that, why not? the i7 over here. So what I didn't get from this design is why do we have a huge front line over here? So it's generally for cooling the engine, but like it never gets that hot because it's electric. I don't know that.
Yeah.
So but it looks good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there is this carbon dioxide efficiency. Like they are told to be environmentally free stuff. Like as long as you can keep the electricity from like the sun or the some friendly sources, so the electric cars are environmentally free. But like if you're having the electricity from a hydroelectric plant or a nuclear plant or coal plant or something like that, like it's perfect nonsense. But like over here, I'm like we can have sustainable energy stuff. There are different cars over there. Like look at this.
Yeah.
So that is so-called futuristic, huh?
Yeah. I hope not.
I mean, look at that. I would never drive something like that. It even doesn't look like a car, man. Like it's a Mini, so I'm assuming Mini is some relation with BMW.
Yeah,
I didn't know it. Yeah, probably that is. So over here we have. I mean, so I cannot see a throttle. I cannot see anything that belongs to a car. Actually, like it has even a plant inside. I don't know. So it should be kind of a smart car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's autonomous, I guess.
Should be. So you don't need the driver's license anymore. Okay, so Mini, the old school design, but like it has electric engine. Mini S, it says. What is this model? Mini Cooper SE3 Tourer. I mean, a very old school, very classical design of Mini over here, but like it's powered with the brand new technology, which is so cool actually. Bro, when it comes to car designs, I'm more fan of American muscle cars. You know, I like trucks like Dodge Ram and F-150 from Ford, and that's the cars that I like. But like over here, BMW, it's completely a different thing. There are some people who are enthusiasts of it, but definitely not me.
I'm one of them, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, I like German cars.
You know what? The most interesting car over here so far is that.
Is it for one person? No, two person.
I mean, depends on the size of the person.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's definitely for me. Like if I take that car, you cannot fit.
Yeah, we cannot.
I would have to drive that all by myself. Ah, look at this. We have a Rolls Royce over there. That is a car, man. Like English classic.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere.
I mean, when it comes to Rolls Royce, the very iconic thing about that is like the direction that the back door opens, and also you can see that in Pontiac as well. Like Pontiac GTO is my all-time favorite car, and it's something like that. But the Rolls Royce, it's phenomenal. Like, I guess it's millions of dollars, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
We're people, let's be new people. There's so much. Don't let me down.
This is what I'm talking about, the directions of the doors. I mean, you can open it like that, and which is so cool, man.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's a truck size wheel. But I have no idea what the hell is Rolls-Royce doing in a BMW, I mean, showroom or something. I don't know. I mean, in Munich, don't we have any version of this in Mercedes or something?
No.
I mean, like a Mercedes is way better than BMW. What do you think, by the way? Like BMW or Mercedes? Just write it in the comments.
Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling.
Also, here we have some motors in here. I mean, I always find this motorcycle so dangerous, but like over here, like there's some enthusiasts over there. In case, okay, I will take some footages of them.
There's so much. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Okay, we're in the BMW museum right now. It was like I paid 7 euros as a student ticket, but he paid 10 euros for single ticket. So you have an option with guided tour as well, and if you gonna buy a single ticket with guided tour, it's 13 euros. Okay, let's go.
Now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's so much. Don't let me down.
So this bike over here was built in 1923, and it looks good already, I guess. Yeah, here we have an airplane engine. Wow. I never understand why they don't do this kind of cars anymore, because like its design looks way better than the current cars. I mean, in my taste actually. Look at this. Literally some belts over there. And in this part of the museum we have some engine types. I guess there are dates that are made as well. So
Yeah, I was actually disappointed. I was expecting a lot more cooler vehicles, but yeah, okay.
I mean, I think you're talking so early. There's still more stuff going on in this museum. Look at this. Okay, so Tolga, you said you're disappointed, so we're end of the museum tour right now. What do you think?
Yeah, at first I was disappointed, but after seeing the luxury cars of BMW, my opinion was changed, and yeah, I think that's great. I love BMW. No matter who says what, I love BMW.
I mean, that who says what is me, and the what is I don't like BMW. So the thing about that is, BMW, I wouldn't, I could buy better cars in my personal taste. I would buy better cars with the same amount of money. So I would never buy a BMW to myself, regardless of the money I have, like the amount of money I have. But like the museum is so good, so we recommend you to see this museum as well. Let's go on. Okay, so we are in Marienplatz, which I believe is the center of the city. So in general, the structure of German city is that there is this marketplatz right in the middle, and all the city is built around that. So over here we have a huge, breathtaking building. Just see it. There are some excellent details on it, so I will zoom to it and I will try to show it to you. But okay, Tolga, what do you think about this place?
This is the best thing I've ever seen in this country. And shall we take a drink?
He hasn't seen Leipzig yet, that is why.
Let's have a drink in the middle of the building.
Sure, why not? Okay, I just want to show you generally what square looks like. like a lot of people over here. People are, drinking some beer, sausages, and like all the things that belongs to German culture. So when Tolga first see this building, he thought it is a church, but it is not. It is a mayor's building. I don't know what is its name, but like it says New Rathaus. Yeah, that is Rathaus. You want to drink something here, but like probably we should walk on the street and see some other places. There is a magnificent church with I don't know, some good architecture stuff. I don't know. Let's see that.
Let's see what we have there.
Yeah, sure. It's not very surprising to see a mini concert in a street in Germany. So over here we have something, but let's wait for the bus.
Now we are here in Heiliggeistkirche.
Okay, I will try it. Heiliggeist. So another church. So let's see it. Do you think is it possible to say that mother of art is religion?
I think so.
I mean-
This for a couple of centuries, yeah.
Actually, I was meaning in the very beginning of human history. So we created some gods and we tried to pray them just in order to explain the phenomena of the nature by some sort of a superior force. So it started that way. Then we started trying to imitate these stuff. Like we try to give a shot. Like we try to, I don't know, like some sort of statues, pictures, and drawings, and everything. So over here, it feels like so we owe art to any religion, like religion in a concept generally.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. Okay, we're close to Marienplatz right now. We moved, and there is this Residence München thing, and there is a square over here, and there is a building over here, which I don't know the function of it, but like it looks so good. Let me show you that. Actually, we don't know Munich, but we just using Google as the tool to see the places that are worth to see. So it says there is a good Residence München, and which is worth to see. So let's go and see what is inside. Tolga is taking photos again.
It's great. I wasn't expecting this view. I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised? This is Munich, man. Like this is one of the best, biggest cities in Germany. So
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting this building. This is like Pantheon from Rome.
So for the Residence Museum, we paid €8 each. So if you're gonna visit this place, if you're a student, you gotta pay €8. guess over here these are the statues of the Caesars, and yeah, like Roman empires. Over here, for instance, what we have here, and let's see the rest. So it says Emperor Caesar Tim Albinus, yeah. I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing this can be the place that they have statues for each Roman Kaiser or Caesar, let's say.
This is the palace of Bavarian kings, and this is the throne of their palace. Palace has served from 16th century to 20th century. Shall we play billiard?
So what you say is you're challenging me.
Yeah, do you think you can beat me?
I can beat you in every area.
That's funny. Let's see. Let's see about
Let's see how I can beat his ass in billiards. Okay, first of all, we gotta find some place to play billiards. I don't know. Maybe we can take the S-Bahn again. Okay, let's check the Google Maps. Yeah. Okay, we found some place to play billiards, and also next to this place there is a nice door, which is Sandlinger Tor. Tor means door, so Sandlinger door over here, which looks so good. And one of the best things that I like about Munich so far is like I don't really see much car traffic. Instead, there's a traffic of the people, because streets belong to people. I barely saw some cars. I mean, like there are some cars, but like the roads are not in the middle of it. But probably they're taking the cars to go like around the city, and I don't know. They may have some places to park their cars, which is so friendly for pedestrians, and I like it about that. And now you will witness how will I beat his ass in billiards.
Bullshit.
What?
Bullshit.
We'll say about that. So the first game was so unfortunate. We're in the second game. We're in the last balls before the 8th. So it is Tolga's turn. It was foul, so he's placing the ball wherever he wants.
Fuck.
Siyah benim zannettim. Harbiden siyah benim zannettim. Okay, end of the game.
So what's the score? I don't remember. I didn't even count. Because
5-1.
Yeah.
Score is 5-1. He beat my ass. Yeah, okay.
As I said. Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing better than I do.
Yeah, I have to accept that. He played good, but he put the 8 ball and white ball at the same time twice. But
And
he played good.
also, like, we played 6 games, but he never put the 8 ball in, except for the last game. But before that, I was the one who putting the 8 ball in, and like 8 and the white ball together at the same time, and like, I don't know, it was unlucky. But like, hey, whatever it is,
Yeah.
it was a
fair game.
friendly game. Yes, fair play, bro.
Fair play.
After the bullet, our plan was to go to the Man and Nature Museum in Munich, but unfortunately it was closed. And so then we decided to come to the English Garden.
Yay.
We don't know why it is called English Garden at all, but like, yeah, it's so beautiful. And as we all know, Germany is famous for its lakes, and we can see another lake over here. I mean, which is so cool, like refreshing if you're living in a capital, like a city like this. Just escape from the crowd that is inside of the city.
And it's in the center of the city, and that's great, I think.
Yeah, like you should see Leipzig, man. Definitely, Leipzig is all like that. So this was it. So our trip is done, and today I'm going back to Leipzig, and he is going to
Florence.
Florence. He's gonna take a trip to Italy
On my own.
on his own, and unfortunately he doesn't have a YouTube channel, so I wouldn't recommend to show him. I would recommend you to see his videos, so because he doesn't have it.
Yeah, but I could recommend that you should follow Çağatay's channel. Please
Do it.
don't forget to subscribe
Do it.
and like
Do it.
and share the videos.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna ask, but like, thank you for doing it instead
you're
of
welcome. Bitte schön.
And my new plan is to go to Dresden next week, so I will take a vlog in Dresden. And there is a friend who lives in Dresden, and he said, like, I know the places so well, so I will guide you through the city. Don't forget to subscribe for the next coming videos, and I hope I will be going to Hamburg as well.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
say goodbye to people.
Yeah, take care.
Okay, take care. Take care. See you in the next videos. So as you have seen, I started the day so early, woke up at 7 a.m. We went to the breakfast in the hotel, and then we started going and seeing the places in Munich. And then by the night time, like I left Tolga, he's going to Florence, to Italy, and I was planning to go to Leipzig. I mean, how hard could that be? But first, I took the train at 10 p.m. and then I was waiting for the tram, but it was not coming at all. And when I checked the Deutsche Bahn application, they were repairing the train because there was a problem. They gotta fix it. And I was waiting for the train, and because there was no direct train, so I need to take after some certain station, I needed to take another train. But like, when you take the train with a delay, which is more than 30 minutes, you miss the train that you will take in the next station. So I missed the next train. Then I needed to wait for the upcoming train, which is gonna be taking 4 hours. It was 12-ish, like 12 past half or something like that. But when I checked the app in Deutsche Bahn, it said like the next train will come at 5 a.m. Then I just tried to find some place that are open, because it's cold here right now. It's cold, and I have 2 t-shirts on me. I have a short. Look at this. So this is what I look right now, and I got cold, and I walked all the way to this town. I don't know, I checked it on Google, and it says it's 28,000 people populated small town in Bavaria. Guess what happened? Like, I couldn't find anyone, I couldn't find any place, I couldn't find anything. I was walking through the whole place, and I didn't have anything to eat, I didn't have water, it's cold already, so I was thirsty. I got cold, and also I started the day at 7 a.m. today, so I feel sleepy as well. So I mean, like, this was a very unnecessary, very unexpected, and kind of an adventure. Like, I just thought maybe I can find a hotel, not to stay, but my phone was almost gonna die. There were no place to plug it in. So I needed to find a place to at least charge my phone, because I wouldn't be able to know which train to take to go to Leipzig, which is the worst part. And there is no train station over here. So it's just like a ordinary bus stop. And so there is no place to plug in your phone, charge it, and I don't know, do whatever you want. So it was not possible, and I checked the Google Maps. There was an hotel. I entered the hotel. There was no one. Complete silence, no light, no sign of living creature in this town. And I was waiting there, and there was a phone which says, call 50. Okay, I called it. After some time, an old man arrived. I asked him if he speaks English. He said, "Nein. Ich kann spreche English," something like that, I don't know. But like I used Google Translation to communicate with him. I told him my situation, like my train was kaput. I said kaput, like it's broken, basically. So I just said that, and like with the help of Google Translate, I could be able to tell what I gotta tell. So as a Turkish person, if you're in a Turkish town, whether you know it or not, I mean, like, whoever you see, you can ask for help, and they will be gladly helping you, because this whole hospitality is famous for the Mediterranean culture, what I think. While I was traveling to Hattusha back in 2011 or something like that, like, I was completely thirsty. I was like, I didn't know anyone. I was there with I don't know, no plans, no whatsoever. I wasn't planning anything, and asked for help. They even invited me to their home and served me some food, even though it was Ramadan. So yeah, it was what you could see in Turkey. But over here, that guy, that old man, I mean, he was so kind, trying to help me, asking for help. Like, after some time, he even came and asked if I need anything more, because like I was there sitting on my chair in a warm room, and I was charging my phone, and like I was drinking water, because I asked for some Wasser from him, and he was so kind. And you know what, like, this was a very cool thing. I really want to show you the Marketplatz of this town, so let's go there. So this is like a bonus trip, which was completely unexpected, completely no plan, no whatsoever, but like hey, it is life, so maybe it is the better thing, maybe it is not, I don't know, I don't care. So let's see about that. So for you, it's a bonus thing. I forgot about the name of the town again. Just a second. Schwandorf. Okay, so as a bonus to Baviera Munich tour, you will see now the Schwandorf town in Baviera. Okay, let's see that. So we have this guiding things over here. So one of them should be telling us about the Marketplatz, which says 250 meters this way, I guess. I believe this way. Yes, let's go there. And also, I gotta tell, it is already so dark, and because of this darkness, I couldn't be able to see. But there was a island-like place, and probably it is an island per se. Like I'm not quite sure, but there were huge rivers. I believe there are rivers, not lakes, but like there is a nice place over there. So I guess, with being that much grateful to him, maybe next time I will come to stay at that hotel. Maybe after some time, I don't know. So, as another structural thing of a Marketplatz, we have a church. I don't know the name of it. But the city itself, I guess it's a house of someone, I don't know. Okay, we have some stairs over there, and this place goes to the Marketplatz. And there is this tourist information bureau over there, and unfortunately there's no one. I mean, like, I wouldn't expect to see anyone because it's Thursday. I mean, like, it's Friday already, but it was Thursday, and like, it's in the weekdays. You wouldn't expect people to. You know what? When I look at this place right now, with that side of the moon, I mean, I hope it can reflect you so well. First of all, I gotta show you this church. Then you get to see this building. Then you get to see the another one, like the yellow one. We have different colors, and it goes all the way. Look at this. Yeah, it feels completely deserted. You know what? It could be a nice concept. So maybe like traveling around Germany at the night without people. Yeah, it could be good. Look at this. As I remember what happened to me in Hattusha, Çorum, I mean, in Turkey in 2011, I guess this will be another thing that I will remember in the future as well. So because it was so unexpected, you wouldn't expect to do anything like this. You wouldn't expect to be in a very. I mean, I still have some hard time remembering the name of the town. Okay, I will try again. I don't remember it. Yeah, this is the marketplace of this town. So what we have, I don't know, maybe some beer houses. There is a bank over there, and there is a cafe over there, and I believe there's the Frühstück, and which means breakfast in German. I know that little bit of German yet, but like I will learn it. I promise I will learn it. Like so, what you see here is like this. I'm not expecting to see anyone at all. I mean, like, people should be sleeping. It is not even 5 a.m. yet. I mean, there was no possibility that you can have a place, a cafe, I don't know, a shop that is open at this time of the day. But you know what? I was fortunate about this guy in the hotel. This, I mean, like, I would call him a grandfather or something like that. If I knew him, because he's very old, probably, I don't know, he's 70 or 80. But you know what? I will give the name of the hotel, and I will recommend you to go there, because like, if he is that friendly all the time, then why not? Then this is a lovely town. I mean, I felt a little afraid because you wouldn't know what you're gonna come across, but like, so far it's just fine because it's only me. Okay, so I bought the streets. People bought the houses. They are living there, but I have the streets right now at this time of the night. So you know what? Maybe I can take a video of Leipzig at this kind of. I mean, like at 4 a.m. maybe. Why not? Why not? It would be good. It would be cool. Yeah. Maybe this could be a concept by itself. Just why not? Why didn't I think about that? Because in YouTube you can see some contents. Look at this street, by the way. It's so, I don't know, it's so tight. And the stones in the ground. Okay, there is a car coming. Okay, what I was telling. So, you can see in YouTube, there are some contents of cities. So, any city you want to go, you can just Google it. You can just write it on YouTube, and you can see a city tour of it. But I don't believe there's someone who've done it in the night, so it can be a concept. I mean, if you're a YouTuber and you're watching it, just do not take my copyright, all right? That is my idea. I will do it. So I will do it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to see those. Make sure. And if you come so far, consider liking and consider writing a comment about this. I mean, very arbitrary, but very, like, I don't know, spontaneous kind of an adventure of these beautiful town of what the name, Schwandorf or something like that. I gotta take some B12. Schwandorf. So as you're watching this, probably you've seen it. I should be editing in a map so that I can show you the place of this place, this town. But like, the buildings are so good. I mean, I'm talking too much, I know. But you know why? Because I feel so bored. I've been waiting for 3 hours already, more than 3 hours. And where do I go from here? Bahnhof. It says Overleden. All right, this way or that way? I couldn't get it. Okay, you know what? I don't want to miss the train again because the next train will come. I don't know when. So I will end the video over here and I will go and try to catch the train. Okay then. I hope, really hope to see you in my next video. So please give a like and write your comments about these weird video that I took. See you.